Hey guys, it's Andrea with No Bucks Given, and today is going to be a weekly check-in. I tried to get this out on Sunday, but I was not feeling very well, so I was kind of out of business as far as cash budgeting related content, and so I'm going to check in to see all the spending that went down this past week before I really started to not feel well. Had a lot of fun with the spending. My spending brain is gonna probably be tired for a little while just because it's so much with budgeting. It makes such a difference when you write down what you're actually spending. But if you're new, hello, welcome. So glad that you're here. And this is just me going over the transactions that occurred between May 4th and May 10th. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and take out my spending tracker and then get everybody zoomed in, and then we'll get started. Be back. And we are back. And if you hear any little pitter patters, I have Miss Lily with me. If you guys are new, she is my soon to be, I think, 11. How old are you gonna be? Maybe she might be 11 or 12 coming up in May. I have a beautiful princess of my dog. I'm gonna just show it off right here. My friend sent it to me, and it's my favorite new foam background. So let's get to the spending. This spending is for, this is, I think, from, what was it? This is just all May. I thought this was going to have a little bit of April, but it doesn't. So this is all for May. Let me see where it all began. So on, let's see, May 3rd, I spent some money to get some gas, but this was much better than it was last time, because last time I went to get gas, I went to a spot that's right off the freeway. So that was a little bit more expensive, but it was just out of pure convenience. And I had spent $35.73, and that was with the card. So if you are new, I write down the description, what envelope or sinking fund it comes out of, the amount that I spent, and then whether I used the cash or my card. Lots of card transactions this time. And then after that, I had a couple bills that had to be paid. The first one being my endoscopy that I am on a payment plan with. That one came from my medical sinking fund, and for that one, my payments are $50 every time, or at least every month, and that was with my card. And then the other one came out of this is for my ER visit, so I'm also on a payment plan with this particular medical bill. And thankfully I'll be done with this in, I think, like 4 or 5 months. I can't even keep track anymore how many payments I've made already. But the only thing is that this was the minimum that they can set my payment plan to. And this one deducted $435, and that one was also paid with the card. So it's like on an automatic payment, so that's how that one worked. And then last, I also went to get, I got my mom a gift for Mother's Day, and I ordered it from Shutterfly. And this one is going to come out of Christmas, which is also kind of interchangeable with gifts. Gifts is hardly really, or Christmas and gifts is hardly really tapped into. It's usually just for like special occasions. And sometimes I'll send out flowers, sometimes I'll do something else. This one just was a cute little personalized gift from Shutterfly. And if you don't know, if you have a Costco membership account and if you have a Shutterfly account, and if you link them together, usually you can get really, really good discounts. I think it's like up to 50% off of the total, depending on like if it's something like it could be something specific, but for like my particular gift, I got it for 51% off, I think, to be exact. So and then if you have like a certain dollar amount, then you get the free shipping. So if you haven't been exposed to that little secret, that's one of my favorite things about Shutterfly plus the Costco membership is that's actually how we got our Christmas cards for super, not cheap, but we got them for like a better discount. So there's that that I'd like to share. And for that one was $19.63, and so that one was with the card. And then let's see, just looking over the following day it looks like the following day I was in the mood for, what was it? Let me see, this was for the 3rd. Sorry guys, I'm just looking over my notes really quick. Actually, fuel was on 5.5. Whoops, I was wondering why everything looked so weird. And then the endoscopy, that one was on the 6th. Yes, ER was on the 6th. Shutterfly was also on the 6th. Okay, now I'm all, sorry, that was really weird. I was like, why does that, my penmanship with numbers is awful. Then the following day, I wanted a little snack. I ended up getting myself a Jamba Juice, and I normally don't get myself Jamba Juice. I don't know why I was in the mood for one, but I think I got like a razzmatazz or something. I can't remember. One of the classic ones. It's pretty nice, and that one was $7, and I used my card just because I wasn't anticipating on spending any money or taking out any cash, and then look at me going and spending money and using my card instead. I need to be better about taking out cash, because I feel like when you give the money, it hurts a little bit more because then you don't get it back, but that's just what it works for me. And then, let's see, then the following day, we had been invited to go over to a friend's house to watch a movie, and we watched Nacho Libre, and we brought some snacks and some other supporting dishes, and also got ourselves, I think, some like random little things for the house like we needed for like as far as groceries and whatnot. And so we went to the local market just like right on the corner of where we live, and because it's not like one of the bigger like stores like Safeway or Kroger or anything like that, it is a little bit more, but it's fine, it's within walking distance from us. And that came out of food, and that one was $41, and that was also with the, oh no, you know what, actually this one was with cash. Yeah, that one was with cash. Okay, cool. And then because I wasn't feeling very well, I had gone like maybe like a couple days without really eating anything substantial, and usually whenever that happens, I've been relying a lot on pho to help out with it. So I'll just get like chicken, rice noodles, very plain, nothing crazy. And I need to learn how to try and make it from home. For me, the broth is just so comforting. And we tried to make pho one time, and it just didn't taste the same. And so I think I need to find either a different recipe or try it again. And so that really helped, at least for me, like being able to like stomach wanting to eat food and whatnot, just because my nausea just really acts up and it's really not fun. And that one was $17. I had purchased like the biggest portion they had, just so that way in case if it did last longer than a couple days, I can have some extra leftovers. And they do like they don't charge like a fee for like using your card, so I remember to bring cash this time. And I also left them a pretty nice tip because I don't ever want them to go out of business. It's one of the local smaller family-owned businesses in the area, and so I really want them to stay around as long as possible. Please, please, please. So that was essentially all the spending that happened within the past week. And because I spent so much money, because I had spent so much money over these past couple weeks, it made it also really hard to like save with savings challenges. And so I was even willing to I was like in the mindset like I'd be willing to put away $5. I don't know as far as like content wise how exciting that would have been, but I would have been fine with it because it's like it is what it is, and my stomach just was not, and my just would not cooperate. But this is essentially more or less the spending that happened in the last week, and then what'll happen is that I'll get paid this coming week, and then we'll start over fresh. And so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get you guys zoomed out, and then we'll see how much money's in the binder. Wait until you see. Oh my goodness. And we are back. There's not going to be a lot of money in here, but it's fine. It's fine. I kind of went a little over budget, but thankfully we had the miscellaneous buffer, and I didn't push myself so hard as to putting money towards savings challenges. And I kind of decided what I wanted to do with the leftover money, but I'll get into that in a little bit. So nothing for food. Go figure. Date night, I am not spending this yet because I wanted to do something special for Jake, and so I'm just halfway there before I'm able to share the fun surprise and hopefully be able to take some pictures and then share them with everybody, because I think it's going to be really cute, and I think it's going to be cute. I'm excited. Home, I used some of the money for some of the savings challenges that I had saved with for the past couple weeks, so I just left myself a 5. And what I'm thinking about doing with the rollover is, because I don't have any food, the food was going to go towards date night, but for personal and the other envelopes, I think I'm going to have that go towards Bunny Box, because I really want to get caught up with Bunny Box. I really slacked off on that one. For personal, I also left with myself with just a 5, so I mean, it's fine. I had a lot of fun as far as going to go see My Fair Lady, and I can't remember what else I spent on. And I got myself a ticket to go to the Y2K prom, so that'll be exciting. I have no idea what to wear. I have a dress that my friend said I can wear, and then I just would have to do my hair up like in, Y2K fashion, but I just don't know. I was almost going to get myself something, but I really don't want to spend any money, so I don't know. It's been such a long time, and I know that they don't sell Von Dutch or anything like that anymore, as far as easy access to, because I would have totally gone with something Von Dutch, or what is it, what's it, juicy sweat top and sweater and sweatpants, that kind of vibe. But I think I might just go with a dress, the dress I probably wore for our friend's wedding that happened in March, and then just do my hair. But I don't know. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I would greatly appreciate it. Help a girl out. Buffer, left myself with a lovely crispy 5. 5s all around. The only one that doesn't have a 5 is Jake. Jake, we're starting off the new year of saving for Jake's birthday, and I think the last time that we started I had 6, so he still has his 6. And then check this out. So after I did my condensing off camera, because I was like, where did all my ones go? I found all of them. So this is ridiculous. So I think this is $129. All this, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I have to put all this back into my variable expenses when I get paid. So you'll see lots of ones. Probably going to put them towards personal, so that way I can, just put them towards the savings challenges, and then just go through the cycle of missing out on bills or denominations that I need. And then this is the money from the prop swap. So that is it. I'm most likely going to put the rollover money towards Bunny Box, but if you have any other suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Other options would be Mind Your Business, Spring Has Sprung, Build a Farm. I'm really leaning towards Bunny Box, but if you have a good suggestion as to why I should go with the other binders instead of Bunny Box, I would love to discuss it. Why not? I'm open to ideas. But that's all I have for today, friends, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye!